Moving into the Lightning class now. First two cars in Lightning, Isabella Marshall from Vernon, BC. Sponsored by the Silva, Auto World, Canco. Nick Bond over the Lord Co Lane out of Mission City, the JBS equipment car. The reaction time going over Lord Co Lane from 87 to a 760 for Isabella. Stopping the timer's first will be Lord Co Lane goes through with a 796, 82 miles per hour. The tower size 809 at 82 miles an hour. Koka Kowalski. TCS side of the racetrack out of Chilliwack with a 2018 Hudson. Sponsored by DACO Ventures. April Bond over the Lord Co Lane out of Mission City with the JBS equipment car. A 15 reaction time to a 13. Getting there first, Lord Co Lane, 797 at 81 miles an hour to a 794 and 2 miles an hour for Coco. Local side of the racetrack, out of Mission, McKenna Thompson. Going up against Connor Jackson, out of Abbotsford. Get at the top end first, it's going to be the Lord Co Lane, 791 at 81 miles an hour to a 797 at 81 miles an hour for the TCS side of the racetrack. Bentley Johnson out of Mission City in an 06 half-scale car, sponsored by Bubba's Speed Shop, Peden Industries, Titanium Auto Group, Napa Auto, Badass Garage, and Lucas Oil. Emily White from Mission with the Titanium, Lord Co, Walco, TNT, Pioneer Truck sponsored car. reaction time car. The TCS side of the racetrack. Getting there first is the TCS side, an 804, 83 miles an hour to a 906, 70 miles an hour for Emily. Adeline Duda, Lordco side of the racetrack. In her 04 scale car. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. Standby call going out to Pro. Pro, this is your standby call. Red light. Outline. She goes through the 835 at 79 miles per hour. Next up is Abby White, TCS side of the racetrack, sponsored by Lordco, Pioneer, Truck and Trailer, TNT Auto Parts, and Walco. Adam Katnick, TK Performance, Lordco, sponsored. Junior Dragster. He's at Maple Ridge. Better reaction time on the Lordco lane. Sometimes first is going to be the Lordco lane. 779 at 82 miles an hour to a 794, 82 miles an hour. TCS side.
Well, it looks to me like we've got nice, healthy car counts in both the junior classes, so that I do believe will do it for Thunder. This should be our first pair in Lightning. Kids are a little older. They get to go a little quicker, a little faster. Nick Bond and Connor Jackson get themselves staged up. Nick Bond for JBS Equipment, left side of the racetrack. Connor Jackson in the right lane. So Connor definitely won the battle on the starting line. Check out the reader board, 009. Then 794, 81 miles an hour to get there first. Nick Bond right behind him with a 795 at 82. And that's going to bring up our next pair. Abby White, Tower side. And April Bond, spectator side. A couple of young ladies. So we have made the call for Pro Bracket to the lanes. Pro Bracket, you should be there. Sportsman, you're on standby. So Wally or Kevin, not sure if you're paying attention. One of you needs to come up here and give me a break. So Abby White, 793 in the left lane. Initiated with an 018 reaction time. April Bond turned it a little red, then 792 at 81. That'll bring up the next pair. McKenna Thompson and Bentley Johnson. Couple of Mission residents. Bentley Johnson wants to thank Bubba's Speed Shop, Peden Industries, Napa Auto, Badass Garage, and Lucas Oil. Titanium Auto Group also on that list, but at the end of the day, when I mention Bubba's Speed Shop or Titanium Auto Group, what I'm really saying is thank Derek Shirk. Bentley Johnson, right lane with a nice old 20 light. Kenna Thompson, left lane goes 794. Bentley Johnson in the right lane goes 799. Coming up now, Adeline Duda and Isabella Marshall. Two more ladies. Adeline Duda. With a little help from Performance World, KJL Holdings, and Alder Auto Parts. Isabella Marshall in the right lane wants to thank the Silva Auto World along with Canco. Adeline Duda and Isabella Marshall set to go. A couple of green lights, both of them start with a 0. That's good. Adeline Duda leads the way. How about 791 at 80 miles an hour? Isabella Marshall goes 10-11 at 65 miles an hour. And with that, I'm going to turn the mic back over to Wally. There you go, Wally.
You really have to. Thank you, John. We'll see you shortly again. But after Pro and Sportsman. Adam Katnick over here in the TCS lane. Koka Kowalski over in the Lordco lane. Their final qualifying session. Next time they come back up here to the starting line, it will be eliminations. Got a reaction time going over there to the Lordco lane. No 3-0 to a 1-1-3 for Adam. Getting to the top end first was the Lordco lane. 788 at 83 miles an hour to a 784 at 82 miles an hour, tower side of the racetrack. sponsored by TK Performance, Lordco. He's a 2022 champ. Emily, she's White Lake Beam Racing. Titanium, Lordco, TNT, Pioneer Truck. Oh boy, here we go. Brother and sister on the starting line now. April Bond, Tower Side, dial to 793. Her brother Nick is dialed to 797. Getting the win in this one will be April. She goes 794 on a 793 dial. Nick, he broke out. He went 794 and a 797. So April advances to the next round. Bentley Johnson from Michigan. Sponsored by Bubba's Speed Shop, Heat Industries, Titanium, Napa, Auto, Badass Garage, Lucas Oil. Penalty goes through with a 795 with an O on a 794 dial. Advancing to the next round. Next up, we have McKenna Thompson and Coca Kowalski. Coca from Chilliwack, McKenna from Mission. Start for McKenna. Coca advancing to the next round. Isabella Marshall from Vernon. Tower side of the racetrack. Abby White from Mission. Lordco. Isabella's down 7 seconds flat. Abby's down 792. great start for Isabella. Advancing Abby to the next round, round number 2. Duda out of Langley, dialed 790 on the TCS lane, and Bentley Johnson dialed 792 over the Lord Coast side of the racetrack.
So Wesley Armstrong goes 901 on the 895 to turn the win light on. Now Abby White and Koka Kowalski. Junior Lightning. Koka Kowalski gets the win. How about 792 on the 791? Had the starting line advantage. Advances to round number 3. Win light for Bentley Johnson. Goes 805 on the 796. Had a strong 011 reaction time. Connor Jackson, unfortunately, was a little bit red in the right lane. So it was kind of a freebie for Bentley. He'll be back. Now April Bond and Emily White. A couple of young ladies going to do battle here. April Bond, left side of the track, the TCS lane, dialed in at 795. Racing for JBS. Their dad, Justin, down there on the starting line. Driver of the Allen Abbey NHRA Pro Mod. Starting line. Here comes the finish line, and it says Emily White is moving on. 9:06 on the 9:05. April Bond actually had the starting line advantage by 8 thousandths of a second, but was not able to parlay that into a win light. So Emily White coming back.
And you got some very happy parents down there. which will move us into the Junior Lightning category, our Stay Tuned Auto Repair Junior Lightning category. We have Emily White with a bye in the right lane, dialed in with a 907, sponsored by Titanium, Lordco Auto Parts, Walco, TNT, and Pioneer Truck. And Emily turning the red light on, going 040 red, but when you're on a bye, it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you take the tree, you're moving on to the next round. So Emily going 909 on the 907. She will be moving into the finals. This is our semifinals of the Junior Lightning category. We have Bentley Johnson in the left lane, out of mission, driving that 06 half scale. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a brand new car out there. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Sponsored by Bubba's Speed Shop, Peden Industries, Titanium Auto Group, Napa Auto, Badass Garage, and Lucas Oil. Bentley Johnson dialed in with the 798, taking on Coca Kowalski in the 2018 Huddleston. We'd like to give a big shout out to Daycow Ventures. Coca with the 792 up there. So the winner of this pair will take on Emily White in the finals. Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. Vancouver Car Wraps Sportsman, we need you to the staging lanes. Vancouver Car Wraps Sportsman category, we need you down to the staging lanes to be laddered, please. So Coca Kowalski turning on the red light, going 008 red, and that means that Bentley Johnson is moving on into the final round with an 030 on the tree, going 806 on the 798. Moving him to the final round, going to take on Emily White in our Junior Lightning final.
Final round, Junior Lightning. At the starting line, Bentley Johnson and Emily White. Emily White in the right lane, dialed 907. Bentley Johnson in the left lane, dialed 803. Bentley Johnson is your winner. Tough break for Emily White. Turned it red on the starting line. Bentley Johnson goes 805 on the 803. With his win light already on, 028 his reaction time. So Emily will have to settle for the runner-up trophy. Nice work, however. Bentley Johnson gets the win. She's taking home the Wally plaque.